Hey, you guys, I have been working on something for a while and I want to share it with you in this video. Before we get started, my name's Cal. I'm a developer, a store owner just like you. And I've been servicing clients on BigCommerce and Shopify, mostly BigCommerce because it's my favorite framework, for 15 years. And in that 15 years, we have dealt with all sizes of business, whether they're startups to people doing 7, 8 plus figures a year. We've worked with people that had us build their themes. We have people that start with pre-made themes. We've had people that have had custom themes developed with other firms, and we've supported all of it. And in that time, we've cleaned up a lot of trash. We've fixed a lot of problems. And this past year, we've been thinking a lot about how we can help people big commerce better. Obviously, the AI revolution is here. And with all the uncertainty in the market, a lot of people are trying to do a lot more for a lot less. They're trying to do a lot more on their own and come to people like us a lot less, which I get, right? And I don't want you to think you never need me. We're here to be hired, right? But I do want to make it easier for people to succeed on big commerce and do more themselves and accomplish their goals without having to spend too much money with people like me, right? And I think that's what you guys want too. So with that in mind, we've been putting together a theme that is now published on BigCommerce. It has been published for the last month. We've been just, fixing some things that we've discovered post-launch before we, really wanted to shine the spotlight on it. And today's the day that I want to shine the spotlight on it. So before I show this to you, I want to tell you that our goals in making this were to make something that is fast and lightweight. We want something that is not a slow piggy. A lot of people buy these third-party themes and they think BigCommerce is slow. BigCommerce isn't slow. That theme that you spent $400 for that had all those JavaScript bells and whistles on the homepage, that's a slow piggy. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. You're not going to buy a tractor and turn it into a race car. So we wanted to build something that was fast. We wanted to build something that was lightweight. And when I say lightweight, what I'm talking about is, all these themes really start with Cornerstone. And then a lot of the theme manufacturers, in my opinion, because they don't support clients or maybe they're not super familiar with BigCommerce, they end up basically just replacing enormous chunks of Cornerstone with stuff that they built from scratch. And you're talking about, tens of thousands of lines of code. Well, when you go to update that down the road and you want it to be on the newest Cornerstone for some feature that came out or to fix a, vulnerability or whatever, you have to bring all that stuff forward. And it's a pain that's too big for a lot of developers even to figure out how to bring all of this junk forward and still have something that works at the end of the day. So what I can tell you is that if you have a theme that is a lightweight build on top of Cornerstone, the less stuff that you have to bring forward in doing an update, the easier it's going to be to update. And that's why this is a good goal, is to just not have a bunch of junk in your theme in the first place, right? We wanted to build something that was built on Cornerstone, that's very close to Cornerstone, a very lightweight, overlay of Cornerstone, if you will, but better looking than Cornerstone. Because let's be honest, Cornerstone is a little rough. In my opinion, all the good developers out there build on top of Cornerstone. And the reason is it's the most up to date, it's the most in line with BigCommerce's values, and it's very, very minimal, right? The fact that it doesn't look great makes it a great foundation to build on because you don't have a bunch of junk to overcome, right? So building on Cornerstone, you can start fast, but the problem is that there's a lot of stuff on there that we end up doing every single project. And if we just made a better version of Cornerstone, like a 2.0 version of Cornerstone, we could have a nice header, we could have a nice footer, we could have some of these nice things, but have it be part of a theme that is easier to update and not be part of, 10,000 lines of customization, right? Most of all, we wanted to make something that was built to be updated and built for widgets. You may have watched some of my other videos. You may be familiar with, our page builder widgets app. You may already understand that Cal is really into widgets, and you may or may not understand why. Here's why widgets are amazing, is that they give you repeatable building blocks that you can build your pages with, where you can tailor the way that your site looks. You can tailor the way that a page is built without adding a bunch of JavaScript overlay from some page builder tool like Shogun, and without, having to buy some different theme just to get some feature that you think is not possible to build. With widgets, you can have, just about anything that you want. And so we wanted to build something that was widget first, right? So I want to show you this theme real quick, and then I'm going to take you behind the scenes and show you how easy it is to customize. And I'm really proud of it, so I hope you like it. So let me share my screen. First of all, it's called Epic Superstore. Comes in 3 flavors, 3 variations is technically what we call it. This, what you're seeing, is Epic Superstore Fashion. This is like a light mode, a white background mode of it, and it has a nice header. Again, this is like maybe a 3% change from Cornerstone. Deep down, like the guts of this is Cornerstone. We've just fixed the things that we've had to fix on 1,000+ projects in the past proactively to save you time, to save us time, to save us both time and money, right? So you have a nice modern header section. You have a page that is stretched to use proportionally more of the desktop monitor than Cornerstone is by default. You'll notice that we didn't make the carousel full width. That can be tailored if you really want it to be. But I suggest, number one, don't have a carousel. And number two, if you want to have a carousel, maybe bring the image in just a little bit. If you're loading 1600 pixel wide images or 1800 pixel wide images, you might be surprised to find out that your images end up being maybe 100, 200K less each. And if you're loading 3 images, just bringing in the side a little bit can reduce your homepage load by half a megabyte, right? If fast is important, I'm showing you guys how to be fast. So scrolling down the page, we do have a sidebar here. So this works great for large catalog stores. All you guys that are big supermarket aficionados, you want that sidebar. That's great. But if you don't want a sidebar, we have given you guys the controls to turn this off or to selectively turn it off on different pages. I'll get to that when I show you guys the backend. We have, featured products. We have new products, and that's it. We have a newsletter sign up. We have a nice, not very loud footer. It's easy to customize, like I said, so you don't have to have something that says plain white if you don't want to. We have the Superstore Fashion version, which is the white version. We have Epic Superstore Electronics, which is basically the same thing, but dark mode version. Oh, and you can see we put like a widget region into the sidebar, so you can put additional stuff in your sidebar. That's the same thing on Fashion. They're all the same theme. They're just different flavors, right? And then the third flavor is Epic Superstore Camping, where we've kind of created this mid mode where maybe people want like a background image, maybe they want a little bit more grayness in the middle. I think most of you guys will probably start with Epic Superstore Fashion because it's nice, it's bright, it's white, and it's super fast. Real quick, just to show you that this really is the fastest third-party theme in BigCommerce. I've basically speed tested all of the themes on BigCommerce. I'm going to do a separate video just for this, but I'm going to leave a link to this article where I actually have posted the results of the speed test. And yeah, Cornerstone is the fastest and Epic Superstore Fashion is neck and neck. There are a couple others that scored over 75, 75 on PageSpeed Insights composite score. I posted the composite scores, the FCP, the LCP, the TBT, the CLS, everything that you see in PageSpeed Insights. And I tested all of them 5 times and took an average for all of these metrics. So, I'm confident that this is the fastest theme outside of Cornerstone, and it's debatable whether or not it beats Cornerstone. It kind of depends on, how good the servers are cooking at the moment, right? Let me show you the backend. Okay, now these are available in BigCommerce in the theme store. You can find under fashion and jewelry, you'll find Epic Superstore Fashion. Under sports and recreation, you'll find Epic Superstore Camping, the mid-mode one. And under electronics, you'll find the dark mode one, the Epic Superstore Electronics. You can purchase these right in BigCommerce. It's $200, so it's like one of the cheapest premium themes out there. But like I said, cheapest and fastest, I'd take that. All right, let me go into it real quick, and I'll show you some of the backend options that you guys have. Now, like I said, this is meant to be fast, lightweight, better looking than Cornerstone, updatable, and built for widgets. So right off the bat, I want to show you this top bar is a widgetized area. This you got widgetized areas right underneath here. You have the homepage carousel followed by more widget areas, a sidebar widget area, a main column widget area, and all the way across the column widget area, another widget area down here, more down here. You have a couple above the newsletter bar. You have one above the footer. You have a couple below the footers, both one that's all the way edge to edge and one that's column width. You have widget regions in every single column. So you are set up for widgets, and it's not, just the homepage that's crazy for widgets. It's all of the interior pages as well. All right, let me go to the theme styles. First of all of the theme styles from here on up are Cornerstone default theme styles. We didn't touch any of this stuff. We don't want to touch any of this stuff. We don't want to introduce additional complexity that's going to make it harder to update. So all the stuff that we have added to Cornerstone, all the features that we've added are here under Epic Styles. And there are a bunch of settings in here. There's more coming. We have more things on the list. But keep in mind that we're going to be very surgical in what we choose to add. We don't want to add everything in the world to everybody's themes. We want to just add the very basic stuff that we think would cut down on people's need for custom code and make their theme cooler without adding bloat, right? So right off the bat, you can enable a sticky header. I think most people would probably switch from Cornerstone just for that feature, right? The site-wide message is the top bar up here. You can see you can change the navigation alignment to make it left aligned, center aligned, right aligned. You can change background colors. You can see that the search is persistent in the header right here, which is a nice upgrade to Cornerstone that almost everybody wants. Instead of having like the search icon that you have to click to open up the quick search. But if you wanted to bring back the quick search, you can just undo the show search and header and go right back to it, just like that. Then you'll have a big gap in the middle. Maybe you want to fill that with something. It's up to you. I like having the search showing. It's a really good feature. Coming down here. Oh my gosh, check this out. Replace Tumblr with TikTok icon. So, like, I mean, it's today. Like, everybody should be doing TikTok just about. And for BigCommerce not to have a TikTok icon, like, hello. So we basically are letting people choose Tumblr in their social media icons, but replace it with a TikTok icon, which is really nice. Background images for how you get the image in the background, like on the Epic Superstore camping theme. You can, change the alignment on your breadcrumbs page headings. I don't want to go through every single thing, but I do want you to kind of get a feel for the fact that we've really only included some major things that everybody wants. And we've kept out all the little tiny features that, may just be something that 5% of people want. That would just be bloat for the rest of us, right? I mentioned the sidebar. How nice is this? You can take that sidebar that's on your homepage and change it to be on the right side of the homepage, just like that. Or maybe you want it to be not on the homepage at all. Nice as that. All right, so you have different selections here for the homepage, the category page, the product page, and the blog page, all really, really nice. Enable web pages in the sidebar is going to add your web pages into the sidebar menu, just like the categories are over there. You can change how this looks with some of these color appearances. You can change the title here in the sidebar that says categories to something else. We have this newsletter bar right here, which you can disable and turn it into a widget region instead, if you like. And check this out. This is one of my favorite things. This use widgets for the newsletter. So all these themes that come out, they have all these hard-coded content columns that everybody wants to basically replace, and you end up replacing them most of the time with a hard-coded footer. Or if you come to us, we would replace it with widget regions and use like a custom menu widget to be able to put the content in that you guys want. But check this out. If you want to do that, and if you want to use like our custom menu widget from the Page Builder widgets theme, you can say right here to use widgets for footer columns. And what that's going to do is just get rid of all those columns or all the column content and let you go just straight widgets, right? So now you're taking full control over your footer again, without having to customize the theme, without having to go to somebody like me and hard code over a bunch of stuff, right? And there is the ability to change each heading that's down here, or even the number of columns. So say you don't want 5 columns, you just want 4. Great, choose 4. 4 columns. How cool is that? So anyway, we have more features coming, but I hope what you're seeing is that this is lightweight. It's great looking. It's something that you don't have to customize a ton, right? You can still customize it. We can use this as the foundation to build upon, but it's going to massively reduce the overall number of custom coded lines added to your theme, which again is what makes it way more updatable. So let me see if I missed anything. We got widget regions everywhere, modern wide format. Oh yeah, fully dynamic menu. This is huge. Now, the menu content, we spend so much time and effort getting people's menu content right and making sure that everything is fully dynamic. And this is the ultimate BigCommerce menu starting point, where it's got all of the categories that are set up in this theme. It is set up, I guess, by default to be multi-column, but you can easily change that to be single column. And this is not actually a feature of ours. This is just a feature of Cornerstone, where you can change this to drop-down menu display mode alternate. And by doing that, that just made it basically a drop-down flyout, right? But it looks really nice. Here's what's important is that you have all of your category menu by default outputting into the page, but you also have pages menu. So you can see that, like, I think watches is our last category here. And then our pages menu starts with theme features and then about and then blog. And what's this? We have drop downs under our pages menu. That's not in Cornerstone by default. This is something we've coded for people 1,000 times, and it is so nice. So right out the gate, you have all of your categories and all of your visible pages right there in the menu. And again, that could be customized, right? If you want to come to somebody like us and change it or improve upon it or add some things manually in there, but keep the whole thing dynamic, we can totally do that. This is the starting point you want to be at with your menu on BigCommerce. We have an optional sidebar, a widgetized footer, and it's just a surgical overlay on top of Cornerstone, meaning we only touch the things that we thought we had to touch to boldly say we've made something better than Cornerstone and faster than anything else out there. So you can go get this right now. I'm going to come out with a training later this week for a framework that we're calling BC Mod Stack. This is going to be how I show you to build your store in a lean, mean, efficient way, whether you want to do it yourself or with us. It does involve using our theme optionally, but look for that. There will be a link in the description as soon as I get that up. I'm going to include a link in the description to each of the theme pages on BigCommerce's theme store to make it really easy for you to find this in the BigCommerce theme store. Because unfortunately, BigCommerce doesn't have a search bar in their theme store for, I don't know why. But yeah, I'm going to include a link to all that stuff. As always, if you guys are interested in getting your store custom design, if you're looking at this and thinking, this is a great framework, but I still want somebody to, consult with me or to design this and put this thing over the top, reach out to us at epicdesignlabs.com/need-help. And if you're interested in joining our community, EcomPod is where we have our community now. We forward everything into one spot where you can join for free. And I'm going to release some additional premium content in there as well. Some additional tools coming soon. Pretty interesting. But check it out. Love to hear from you guys. If you need help, reach out to me or just go check out the theme and build it yourself. All right. Thanks so much.